So wanted to do this video. Last video I talked about willpower and fear. I want to do this video on basically if you're committed to, this video is for if you're committed to basically spiritually growing and what that involves, what that entails. Obviously fear can stop you, so I'm kind of doing a follow-up. If you notice, most of my videos are going in line, are in sync with each other or each message. So basically, when it comes to your journey, it's totally up to you if you want to spiritually evolve, which comes with manifesting that physically in physical reality. So what I mean by that is generally when you decide and commit, especially on a soul level, meaning that you have accepted that you wanted to learn certain lessons, that you want to move past your current state of thinking and being emotionally, maybe even physically, things in your life start to turn and move. And what that has to do with is basically when you shift your consciousness, or whatever you want to call it, when you shift into a different phase or a different direction, those old habits and things that you may have carried before no longer fit you, and that takes you in itself takes you in a different chapter. Now we can talk about spiritual growth. That's basically overlooking the physical to understand that there is a lesson behind whatever interaction or situation that you're in currently in the physical. So for an example, you may be arguing with somebody and they might be right or wrong, but they might be in your life to teach you patience or openness. And when you finally decide that the lesson is not about being right, but that you want to evolve, things in your life start to manifest and start to change. That's because basically you have decided that you want to go above and beyond yourself or your current situation for the bigger picture of life. So once we come to accept these lessons, new lessons come. You don't keep repeating the same lesson unless you remain ignorant of your own behavior, your own choices. And obviously with new phases is going to come new challenges, but it also is going to put you in a position for new opportunity spiritually to grow and spiritually to learn. And with that also comes physical stuff, or physical manifestation of the spiritual, meaning your life might go in a different direction. The more you open yourself up for spiritual growth, the more it's going to take you in a direction that you might not have anticipated, and that's because you became open. Now, if you remain in fear, and if you continue to do the same patterns that you have been doing, you're going to remain not only spiritually stagnant, but physically stagnant in the sense of the physical reality. You're just going to keep doing the same thing, treating people, thinking the same way, and our basically physical reality is a product of our thoughts, meaning most of the time we see in perspective, and it's almost like glasses. Just imagine you have two people. They might be looking at the same thing, but if they have different visions or different perspectives based on their life experience, they are not going to see the same thing. So you can, what I'm saying is that you can actually force yourself based on your thinking to see things that are not your, you might see something, but it's not reality. It's only based off your thought process, meaning you force yourself to see through your experience. And life is not about seeing through your experience, but experiencing the experience, though you are growing through your experience. So remain open to spiritually growing, though it is challenging. It's challenging to get past the reality of this life. Some people call it a matrix. I call it physical reality, meaning the everyday occurrences or the everyday interactions of life. But once you start to see that life is more than yourself, it's more than your experience, it's a bigger picture than what is going on or what has happened, you start to live in the now and you start to take yourself in different directions. So just a short video I wanted to do. It's the APF Truth.